Hello world, I'm Chris Pirillo and you've tuned into Pirillo Picks! That's right, it's come back. After the new year, I decided that I wanted to bring back certain elements that a lot of people in my community missed, and Pirillo Picks was one of them. Kind of a gift guide for geeks, if you will, things that I pick up on a regular basis, things that sometimes would go into the blog, sometimes in TLDR. Pirillo Picks is a show and tell series, because I love stuff in my life. Stuff that I love, and I love talking about stuff that I love. Pirillo Picks is back, being streamed live right now for my patrons at chrispirillo.com. Today, for Pirillo Picks, my show and tell is this. It's a Lego set. I have not, believe it or not, picked up many Lego sets recently, if only because I really like chasing the sets that have minifigures. I'm a huge fan of minifigures. This is the First Order Battle Pack. It just became available the other day. And in fact, I was expecting other battle packs, but I guess they won't be released for another few months, so expect to see them in future Pirillo Pick videos. And I wanted this set, if only because as much as I have other sets from The Force Awakens, I have not yet touched or seen in person one of the First Order Stormtroopers. Even though I have one in a box, I haven't had time to put the set together. In fact, that's a question I wanted to ask you. I love Lego sets. I love Star Wars. One of my New Year's resolutions is to do a different Star Wars video every day. So this is kind of fulfilling that part of my New Year's resolution. But in terms of building Lego sets, I'm curious to know, as much as I want to do it, and we'll do more of it in the future, where should I do it? Because I want to stream it live and certainly do reviews of the sets, but I'm curious to know your feedback as to where I might be able to do that. Can't wait when the Jedi gets older, then I'll be able to do that with her. So here's the back of the box. We've got certain, what would you call those? They're like laser balls? Things I never thought I'd say out loud. Laser balls. I'm going to call them laser balls right there. And I don't know if you've seen this in newer sets. This is a relatively new piece where you can basically insert one piece and then flick it off this little piece, which is neat for areas that are more controlled. I can't effectively use these right now because Jedi is still of the age where she's not old enough for things like that. And then you have a series of the minifigures, including, I believe this is the Riot Gear First Order Stormtrooper, right there. Classic First Order Stormtrooper. And it looks like a couple of, an officer here with the First Order logo. And then I'm not sure which character this is, apart from being in the battle pack, like a pure black minifigure there. This is available right now. And by the way, in Pirillo Picks, I intend on putting a link for you in the video description to where you can get your own First Order battle pack. And as a bonus, I'm just going to throw these things in there because I also picked them up. The Resistance Trooper battle pack. Not as exciting to me. I mean, they are human likenesses. They are unique. But I was expecting more aliens. And I guess we're going to be getting them in future editions. If anything, and some people are more tripped by weapons with figures, this one comes with a ton of weapons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven different weapons of varying designs. Well, some of the weapons are the same. They're just duplicated. So you get a lot of weapons in this one. These are good for army building. So what's nice about these particular sets is that you can get this set. It's relatively affordable at like $12, $13. When you get these sets, you can start to build your army. So it would take a lot longer for me to build a Stormtrooper army like this in this particular set, but a Resistance army I'd have built in no time at all, because for the most part these 3 action figures are about the same, different facial expressions on the heads, which may very well be reversible. There appears to be an officer, a Resistance officer, and then you can see, oh look, this particular oh, that's a nice big gun there. I mean, again, if weapons are the thing that trip your trigger. And then I also got a First Order Snowtrooper as a part of the Microfighter series. I had the Snowtrooper Speeder that had many of them, but it's still in the box. Because when you open the box, you've got to actually put the set together. That's why I like the smaller sets. A, because they usually come with figures, and B, because they're quicker to put together. So I tell you what, this is today's pick for Pirillo's Picks, or Pirillo Picks, not Pirillo's. Even though it would be possessive. I am going to open this box. This is what you get. You're getting Chris opening a Lego set that he wants to open, because he wants to put together the First Order Stormtrooper. I have completely diminished the value as a collector of this container, obviously. Inside, we seem to have the instructions, the instruction booklet, a small bag with very tiny pieces, and the larger bag that contains all of the figure components and pieces. And so now, I want to, for you, very quickly put together a first order Stormtrooper. Being very careful not to lose any of the pieces because I'm going to put the entire set together today. Getting this out. I just love this stuff ever since I was a kid. In fact, I was just mentioning this in TLDR. I crowdfunded a brick film documentary that my name's in. My name's in the brick films document. In fact, not only is my name in the credits, but you can actually see a minifigure version of me in the Bricks in Motion documentary that will be released at some point in the very near future. Okay, so for everybody, I saw a screener copy. Here we go. All right, I'm going to just give you this weapon here, Mr. First Order Stormtrooper. There we go. Oh, wow, my hand is really white, as is the Stormtrooper. I'm going to go ahead and dim this light just a tiny bit. There you go. Now you can see him a little better. How's that? Live video production with Lego bricks. Oh, you know you want one. You know you want one. Come on. Come on. And I know exactly where this little guy's going. Or girl. Could be a guy or a girl. There's the back. It's very nice. That's the thing I love about The Force Awakens. It finally humanizes Stormtroopers. Never had that before. Never had that before. Okay, so that's the one thing I wanted to show you today, or I guess the several things that I wanted to show you today. Thank you again for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and bump up my brightness. Or not. I should be very careful when it comes to live video production. I'm not a video producer at all, but I love doing these videos. Tomorrow we're doing another TLDR. Tomorrow we're doing another Pirillo picks. If you ever find something that you think I'm going to be interested in, please show me. If you ever hear about something that you think I'm going to be interested in, please tell me.